Broker Moves is brought to you by FNArena. Insights, data, quality over noise. Subscribe now at fnarena.com.
All right, let's get more into Broker Moves with Rudy Philippak-Van Dijk from FNArena, who joins me now. Rudy, kicking it off with the KFC operator Collins Foods. I note they're bringing in a zinger banh mi. What do the brokers say about the outlook?
Well, there's a few reasons why Collins Food was a standout this month, and you not necessarily as witnessed by the share price, but we've had now quite a few months of really uninspiring earnings reports, I should say. And if you're lucky, you don't really get sold off, because a lot of companies obviously they didn't quite meet expectations. Now the irony with Collins Foods is they did meet expectations. They actually increased their guidance, yet the share price still went down. And so you wouldn't tell by the share price. Now, if you look at the brokers now, there's not that much enthusiasm either, which is a little bit surprising given that the forecast has been upgraded by management. But for various reasons, maybe one to point out is that many of the valuations, the price targets are not that far off from the current share price, and that's probably one of the key reasons. There is some skepticism as well. They're doing okay in Australia. They're doing still weak performances in the Netherlands, for example, and there's still some question marks about Germany. So plenty there to not really get overly excited. Nevertheless, there's still buy recommendations out there, and the downgrade by Ordminet only went to hold. And that's more of a case of they don't really see a lot of upside in the share price, but more upside nevertheless.
All right, let's get into data centers and NextDC. What's the outlook there?
Well, NextDC, of course, everyone knows I'm a shareholder of it for a very long time. The share price has come under pressure, just as we saw in the previous segment with Macquarie Technology. Data centers at the moment get the cold shoulder from investors, and you can see that in price charts. If there's brokers still out there that are not yet on buy, they'll move to buy at one stage, of course, and that's exactly what's happening here. Share price too low. Morgans has now decided it's time to slap a buy rating on it. Not that it improves sentiment in the short term, but it's probably an indication for those who can see through the short term moribundness, if that's a word.
Into the insurers, QBE, I mean, this is one that a lot of people sort of have as their preferred pick in this space. Bell Potter kind of likes this one too.
Yes, share price down, brokers tend to get more excited. There's two other elements apart from the share price. It just keeps falling every day. Apart from that, there's two other reasons why Bell Potter has now reversed its view to more positive. One is that the management recently gave an update to the market and to analysts, and they seemed quite confident that the future continues to look bright for QBE. And the other thing is they have initiated a share buyback, and that should, of course, all else being equal, support the share price.
Rudy, for those who missed your fabulous chat with me on Cyber Monday, remind us what your pick was and why.
Let me have a think. Oh yes, I know.
Zero.
I picked zero. I could have picked NextDC, but because my pick was broader, it's a quality growth and AI on the share market in general, and those three themes have been under the pump since July this year, continue to be under the pump. And I think all that weakness is misguided and is opening up opportunities for investors who can look beyond the short term.
And when we're sort of in that space more broadly with tech, I know you've been looking at the RBC Capital note on WiseTech as well. What's the outlook there after its Investor Day?
Well, I think you can see it in the share price today, and you saw it. I think you guys quoted Jefferies as well. I saw a few other brokers, management very confident, of course, and that confidence has translated into broker reports that are equally then more confident. The share price again has come down a lot. Clearly, question marks are still there with regards to Richard White and the ongoing ASIC investigations, of course. But as far as the company goes, all is well and remains on track.